Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Stellaris Console Edition video. I hope the holidays have been going well for everyone. I've been pretty busy, so I haven't been able to play as much as I would like, but hopefully that will be changing now. But never mind that, it is the year 2245, and if you have been following along, you know the Iwantu Rokk are not doing all that well. I've been trying to reinforce and upgrade my star bases along the perimeter, and I have one more to upgrade here, but unfortunately that will cause a problem, as you will see here shortly. But never mind that. For now, we have unlocked another tradition point, and we have one more thing to purchase in the prosperity tree. That will close out the tree and give us our second ascension perk. And just like with the first ascension perk, we have a lot of good ones to choose from. I'm having a problem with administrative capacity, and there's an ascension perk that would help with that. And I'm having a problem with the number of ships I've got, and there's an ascension perk available that would help with that. So those are very tempting. There's another one that gives me extra unity. That's always very tempting. But right now I think I'm going to go with technological ascendancy. I'll probably change my mind and wish I had picked something else. But this ascension perk will speed up our research speed and make it more likely that rare technologies will appear. But never mind that, because upgrading our station has given us too many upgraded star bases, so now we have another problem. And I need to downgrade the star base that's near our home planet, so I'm going to lose our shipyard, which is not great, but it needs to be done. And I'll have to build another shipyard elsewhere. But never mind that, we have completed our special project and we have wiped out the subterranean species that was giving us a problem. So we can start clearing out those caverns. The calamari have declared war on the multiplex, which is good because the multiplex is right next door to us, and I would like to attack them also, but my fleets are spread out and I don't think I would be able to do very much good. We have a lot of corpses down in the caves of classic Rokk, so we need to clear those corpses out. We have discovered energy credits in one of those caverns. And we have discovered a badly damaged alien spacecraft, so we need to examine the computer logs, see what we can discover. And it turns out that the ship was trying to recover a stolen artifact. A very valuable and powerful artifact called the Rubricator was stolen from their society. And the logs in the ship are mainly comprised of curses against the robbers. The crew has counted upwards of 50 individual words for defecation. So they were obviously very upset with the thieves. This Rubricator sounds quite powerful, so we would like to have it, most definitely. So we need to start a special project and figure out where this thing is. And it turns out that it is in an undiscovered star system within our space. So we need to send our science ship over here to survey this system. This is a very exciting discovery. And we are even more excited to discover a habitable planet within this system. So that's great because we are obviously challenged in our space available. So we don't have very many planets. So this is good. We're going to have to colonize this planet. It is a relic world. So this is a very, very exciting discovery. It's so exciting that our scientist has dropped dead. The Iwantu Rokk are long-lived, but they are not immortal. So we need to recruit another scientist. We have one available right here. You may remember I had to disband my other science ship because they were trapped outside of our space. So that other scientist has just been kind of sitting around. So we're going to put them to work and have them survey this system. Our subterranean expansion continues. We have cleared out the dead bodies, and we have now gotten 3 extra districts on that planet. But never mind that, because the Sentinels have woken. We discovered these interesting statues on one planet, and it seemed like they might be alive, but we weren't really sure. But now they have awoken, and so we can either hear them out or silence them. I'm going to hear them out and ask them who they are. And it turns out that these statues were placed here long ago by the creatures that lived here back then, and the purpose of these statues is to guard the afterlife. They are guarding the heavens of the creatures that were here before, and so now one of them is kind of feeling like they're tired of this whole gig, and they would like to stop being guardians of the afterlife. The other ones are offering to protect us. They are offering to extend their protection to us. And that would give us extra unity. It would take up one of our districts. But one of the statues wants to go, and so we're trying to decide whether to let them go or do we need all of them. We're going to let one of them go. I don't know what kind of effect this is going to have. But never mind that amazing news, because the Senate has decided to do something. This is my least favorite part of the game, but chances are I'm playing it incorrectly, so I have to keep that in mind. But they have decided to ban the organic slave trade, which is a good thing, most definitely. But also, another good thing is that the system has been surveyed and an outpost has been built. So now we can use our construction ship to build a mining station and a research station here. And then we will also be able to colonize this new planet. And we need to go ahead and do that as soon as possible. It's a relic world. And there's also a archaeological site on this planet. But first things first, we're going to colonize. We could build a ship with the Iwantu. We could build a ship with the Tracposians, which were those underground, the underground civilization that we just wiped out. But some of them have been living on the surface, and we could use them to colonize. But I'm going to use the Iwantu Rokk meteorite to do our colonizing. And I have to go into the market to actually get the funds to do this, because our economy is not doing great. Our civilization is not really doing great, but the economy is certainly part of that. Our science ship has made another interesting discovery. Some anomalous sensory readings involving pulsating stars, and one of our scientists, well, our main scientist on our ship, is concerned about what this means. So we need to study this, but unfortunately the next step in studying that is way down there in space that I cannot get to. So we're going to have to ignore that for now and move on to something else. I'm trying to clean up our outstanding anomaly list here. So we're slowly doing that. But never mind all that science business. We've got monsters. Space amoebas have arrived. We knew that there were some hostile space amoebas in this system, but they have started moving into our space right here. And unfortunately, our two fleets are split apart in these systems. And so if I'm going to attack the space amoebas, I'm going to need to bring our ships together at the same time. I'm going to have to coordinate an attack. And you can probably guess how that strategy is going to go. But in the meantime, we're watching the amoebas approach. Some space vendors have appeared wanting to sell us something, but we're going to tell them to move along as we watch the space amoebas disable one of our bases. They don't totally destroy it though, so that's a good thing. They do disable them, and the station is non-functional until it can be repaired. But at least they're not completely destroying these space stations. That's a small favor that the game is doing me here. But as I said, my attempt to coordinate my attack is not going to go well. But never mind that for right now. We have gained another tradition point. We can start another tree. I don't really know which one to go with at this point. Supremacy seems like it will have a lot of effect on our military power, which I feel like we're going to need. So we might as well adopt into the supremacy tree and start improving our ship damage and starbase damage and starbase capacity and all that type of stuff. But never mind that. Here is the battle. And you'll notice I said the battle, not the first battle. Because one of my fleets is going to be defeated here very quickly, and then my other fleet shows up right afterward. And we end up barely even putting a dent in these space amoebas. So this is terrible news. But on the lighter side of the news, the calamari are actually doing okay against the multiplex. And so, since the calamari are also spiritualists, I'm hoping we can ally with them. But we'll see what happens. For now, as always, thanks for watching.